You know, one of the questions I get asked tons throughout the course of the year, you know, whether I'm at a lake fishing or I'm doing seminars, is how do you determine what color you're going to throw? And I mean, it doesn't just pertain to plastics or crankbaits, it's across the board. But one of the biggest things that I'm going to do as an angler is first I'm going to try to analyze in my mind, what are the fish predominantly feeding on? I mean, that's going to be the #1 key thing for me when I start dictating color. If I truly feel like the fish are feeding on crawfish and brim, I want to throw colors that resemble crawfish and brim. You know, and then there's going to be days that you break down those different colors based upon the conditions of the day. But then there are those situations where you have to consider, what do the crawfish look like? You know, anytime you go to Texas, you better be throwing something red. The main reason for that is early in the spring, the crawfish in Texas are red, and that's the reason fish want to eat that color. But when you go to other lakes, you know, a Table Rock, a Bull Shoals, there's certain times of the year where our crawfish get a lot of purple. They've got browns and they've got grays in them. And you want to match the hatch of that bait as well as you can to the body of water you're fishing. There's one right there, that's a good one. You know, one of the biggest things about a crankbait fish is making sure that you don't put too much pressure on them. I mean, I can see that fish isn't hooked very good. I mean, I'm gonna run a fairly light drag all the time when I'm fighting a fish on a crankbait, even to the point where if that fish wants to run, I can just pull line a little bit. You can see right now I'm just feeding that fish some line. Generally, if you don't rush a fish on a crankbait, you're not gonna lose them very often. But when you let them jump, that's usually when they get you. I mean, that fish is barely hooked. It's a good one though. Stay down, stay down. I think I got another hook in him then. Now that isn't a giant, but that is a Texas bass. Remember I talked about earlier throwing that red in Texas early in the spring? Caught that one on red craw. Man, I love to catch them on a rock crawler.